Most producers get dark beats completely wrong. They layer a bunch of minor chords, slap on an 808, call it a day, and wonder why it sounds flat. Dark beats are always changing, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to perfect it. I've been making dark beats for 6 years. In that time, I've produced for G Herbo, Nardo Wick, NLE Choppa, and directly with Southside himself. So when I say I know what makes a dark beat actually hit, I know from experience. This is my new approach, the stuff I wish someone had shown me at the start, broken down step by step, so that you can use it today. Nah, yo, come on. Let's just get into it. All right, so one of my favorite ways to start off and get inspiration when you're trying to make dark melodies is to start off by creating the MIDI, but actually on a piano, and then just transferring that onto like a pad or something darker. Getting the main bass melody from a piano is so much easier than trying to do it with more experimental presets. So the scales I like to use for these beats sort of range from like B minor to D sharp. So anywhere within there, the 808 is always going to sound good. It's always going to hit. So we're on C sharp minor right now. I'm just going to stick to that. So I'm just going to start off by placing a note on the root note and then adding a bass note down here. And then let's bring this down an octave just like on the last beat. And now we have that low end. And then I'm going to make this into just a general chord. Sounds cool, doesn't sound too dark yet though. So I say in like almost every one of my videos about tension notes. If you use tension notes, you're gonna instantly make your melody sound darker. If you're in a minor key, in every single scale, there are gonna be two lots of tension notes. As you can see right here, C sharp minor, D sharp and E right here, and also G sharp and A, both tension notes. So we need to make use of that, but we don't wanna sound too generic. So I'm gonna show you kind of how to get around that. As I was saying about tension notes, I'm gonna bring this E down to D sharp. And that instantly sounds darker. Let's just bring that up for now. So now I'm just going to grab this slicing tool and just create a rhythm. Yeah, something like that. It sounds really random now, but it will make sense, trust me. All right, so now we have the rhythm. It's actually quite easy to build on top of now. Place an E between that. And then I can just highlight this E right here, hold shift and click it, and then just bring this up an octave. And now it's sounding dark already. So now I want to make a bit of like a quicker melody. That sounds pretty cool. Let's go. Let's bring that across. And now I'm going to play some higher notes. Yeah, literally just that. Bring that across. And this is really important, is to randomize these melodies. So I'm just going to do option R. Let's mess around with the key, maybe break it down. Strum it. Yeah, all right, so that sounds pretty dark. I think we can both agree on that. So now we have that. I'm just literally gonna, as you can see, click copy, go to a pigments, click paste, and we'll try and find a bit more of an interesting sound. So I'm in the effects folder right here from Analog Console. I found this preset, one of the pads. Let's see what that sounds like. Let's keep looking. That's hard. The way that flipped from this to like a more interesting sound like this. Crazy, crazy, crazy. One of the most important parts about making these dark melodies, man, is knowing how to process your sounds. For that, I'm going to go to no other than ToneFlex, man. ToneFlex is really good when you're trying to make dark melodies. If you guys don't know what ToneFlex is, essentially it's a multi-effect plugin. Basically, it emulates the logistics that come with hardware effects and pedals. So how this works is you click choose your effects idea and you just choose what you want. So for example, I want fast reverse, slow tremolo, tape echo, and moving. I'm going to click generate right here. It's going to pretty much give you what tags you put in. Yeah, bro. That's literally what I asked for. And if you don't like that, you just click generate again. That's hard. So bro, it's just like infinite ideas, honestly. I really like how interactive this plugin is. Like, I mean, I can literally adjust the chorus, the time warp, the reverse effect, the tremolo. I could adjust all I want. I can literally make my own presets easily. For example, there's one of these presets here on the melody flippers section. I think it's called like spam your keyboard. So I'm gonna do exactly that, right? That's crazy, bro. I'm just clicking random stuff and it just sounds good. Like, that's crazy. So essentially this is without ToneFlex. And then with ToneFlex. So I just want to thank Carvey for sponsoring this video. If you guys are in the market for some new plugins, I'd really recommend this one. Be sure to go check out at the top link in the description and use code LOST30 for 30% off, man. Whoa. This just shows how crazy this plugin is, man. I'm just going to spam my keyboard. Like, what? I'm just clicking random notes and it sounds cool. Like, what? Let's do that first one. That first one sounds crazy. Let's record that out, man. That sounds... Damn. All right, so now we have that recorded out. Let's just maybe reverse it again. What does that sound like? Has that really nice sort of chopped effect. And then just to know, I really like to export my melodies out, especially when I'm making dark melodies, because when you change the pitch through the actual recording rather than just through the MIDI, it's going to give you a completely different texture. Especially around with the pitch a little bit. What if we bring it up? Like 3? Yo, that's crazy, man. Damn. Okay, so now we have that. That is like the sort of main melody that's going to be playing the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? So now we just need to sort of add sounds that's going to accent that, give us the freedom to kind of arrange the melody. You know what I'm saying? You can't really arrange it from just one sound. So let's keep looking for some more sounds. So I think one thing we're missing right now is something we've got to add, man. We've got to add a low piano to this. But initially, all you have to do is just grab any piano, really. Just bring it down a few octaves, just down to around like the D3, D2 range. And I create a rhythm that the 808 can follow. Like something like that. Let's bring up an octave. That's odd. Let's make this sound a bit more unique because it sounds like something I've already heard before. I'm going to do another chop and maybe bring it up just one semitone. And then change it here as well. I'm going to grab a bass. I want like a really cool sounding one to sort of accent what we have already. Like something like that, bro. You got to look for some unique sounds. Yeah. And now let's duplicate that again and kind of layer that with an actual bass now. Yeah, that sounds crazy. Damn, hold up. So this insert 3, this crazy, I don't even know what the sound is. I'm gonna throw a tone flex on it. I think it sounds a little bit too out there. That's hard. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna simplify this piano. One thing I ain't used in a minute, but Durkee put me on recently. The tubular bell, man. I haven't used a tubular bell in so long, but I feel like it's time I whip it out. Whoa. So essentially with this, you're going to want to place this tubular bell only on the root note. Just like that. Just on the one before. All right, so now I feel like we have all the elements for one section at least. I think we need to make a bit of a B section. So I'm just going to start arranging this. Yeah, and then here we need to switch up a little bit. You can bring this down octaves down here. And I think right here, we need something else to kind of finish this off. We need like one more sound and then we're done. Actually, hold on a minute. What if we just brought that piano back, that Opus piano? What'd that sound like? Oh, wait, yo, hold up. And then I want to change this second half. All right, yo, I think melody-wise is kind of there. So now when I'm at this point, when I have the sample exported out, I just love to add like an extra effect to see if there's anywhere I can flip or any sort of like cool little tweak I could add to make the beat stand out a little bit more. So I'm just going to throw on the shaper box. It's like my go-to. I found this preset here called repetitive picture. I'm just going to click create automation clip because this is what it sounds like. Sounds crazy. But I don't like that second part, so I'm gonna see if I can switch it up. So what if I just turn it off there? There you go, that's cool. Yeah, so I like to just add that at certain points. So I'm just gonna turn this off. I liked it over here. It's be like a nice little accent sound. Like a little something extra, you know? Now it's time for some drums. I felt like we have the melody there. Sounds pretty dark and we've flipped it in a really cool way. So when we're arranging it, it's going to sound really cool. I might want to just speed this up a little bit, actually. I'm going to put this up to 150 BPM. And now let's put some hard drums on, man. We've got to. Let's get some snare claps on there. It sounded hard, man. Just simplify this out a little bit. Get a little crowd chant in there. Let's mash up these hi-hats a little bit. That's some bounce. All right, and now I want to like reverse the hi-hats there. So I'm just going to click clone, click reverse right here. Bring the length down like that and see what we can do. That's quite cool. And I'm hearing like a reverse open hat there as well. I'm just going to maybe check that in too real quick. Just click reverse on that. That's cold. Yeah, man. Let's throw an airway on this now. Second airway. Yeah, we need something else to go in between that. Maybe something like this. Hold up. Oh, that sounds crazy. Damn, hold up. Yo, I want a third 808, man. This is gonna sound crazy. That's hard, man. Let's get an open out with that. Let's try this with different sections. You know, I low-key prefer it without the bass thing. So I'm going to re-export this whole thing without the bass because I just don't think it fits, to be honest. Try that. I'm just gonna mix this and arrange this and then we can listen to the final beat, man. This sounds insane. Yo, we've made 2 fire beats in this video. Yo, come on. Oh, bro, this is too crazy. Now to arrange it. Okay, so I already kind of have the melody section arranged up here. This is what I did literally before I even threw the drums on. So now I literally just have to choose what drums are playing at what point, which is pretty simple. So arranging this is going to be quite simple. Not really too much I can break down for it. To be honest, I'm just going to quickly do it and we can listen to the final beat. All right, I think we got the final beat here, man. So to quickly break down the technique behind making dark beats, pretty much the majority of it is based around processing. It's not really around the MIDI. As you can see, even when I was putting drums on, I was still processing. I added the shaper box here and I added a ton of tone flex to this to really make this stand out. As I said earlier on, if you guys haven't checked out tone flex, I strongly recommend doing it at the top link in the description. Use code LOST30 for 30% off. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did learn something, be sure to go leave a like and subscribe. I'm so close to 50k. Let's get to 50k, man. Anyway, let's listen to this final beat. Oh man, come on. Too crazy. This section though. Come on, man. Oh, yo, that's too hard. Too hard. All right, that's the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.